Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
With Madden 24 just dropping, there's always a lot of talk about who's the best at this position, who's the best at this position in general. If you have a lot of coins, what are the players you should be looking to pick up? Today I'm going to talk about the 10 most overpowered players in Madden 24. I do want to give a shout out to Birch for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subs to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. Also guys, there is a new Underdog Fantasy special for this Saturday's preseason game of the Jets with Aaron Rodgers 0.5 fantasy points special. You guys have until noon Eastern time on the 25th to sign up for this. I will leave a link down below in the comment section to my tweet that has the rules for this giveaway. Check it out. And of course, if you guys haven't already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you use code ZERK. It'll match first deposit up to $100. And follow me over on Twitter for my picks. It is by far and away the best way to support my channel, which I'm also doing a $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy Funds giveaway down below in the comment section. You guys can find that tweet. All you gotta do is retweet that tweet, follow myself and Underdog Fantasy over on Twitter, and comment down below on that tweet your guys' Underdog Fantasy username. I am picking the winners the morning of September 10th, right before Week 1 Sunday kickoff. So let's talk about the top 10 most overpowered cards in Madden 24. Now, obviously, some of these cards on this list, I will tell you guys, you won't be able to get because there's only a couple of them, but some of them are rookie premieres. I believe I only have 2 on this list though. The others are all cards you guys can go out and get, but starting off, these are in no particular order. We have CJ Stroud. I feel like he is the best quarterback in the game. You might say, why is he the best quarterback in the game? And that would simply be because of his #1 release. He has traditional 2, which as of everything that we have seen so far, appears to be the best release. The only 2 quarterbacks in the game that get it are rookie premier CJ Stroud and Joe Burrow. So CJ Stroud is a faster Joe Burrow, pretty much, right? 82 speed, 85 excel. This is my personal quarterback. I love him. He's super, super fast. He tends to have a, pretty accurate arm and a very quick release. Now, I do want to say this. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is right now, guys. If you're playing Madden Ultimate Team, every quarterback is missing throws, okay? If you feel like, oh, Stroud is terrible because I keep trying to throw the ball deep and he just can't get it to him, it's inaccurate every time I throw picks, any quarterback in the game you guys pick up is going to be the exact same. I had Bryce Young on my team. I've used CJ Stroud. I've played against pretty much every quarterback in the game. Everybody has an accurate throw. So if they're all going to have an accurate throws, go for the one that's the fastest and has the best release, and that's Stroud. Now, next up, I have 2 running backs that I want to talk about here. Now, some people might debate me on this, but again, this is my personal opinion, right? I have Ramondre Stevenson tied for the best running back. Now, I will let you know, Fred Taylor is one running back that I do not have on this list of overpowered players. Some people really, really like that card. Other people say as well that if you run like Jukebox on Fred Taylor, he can get very, very glitchy. But I will tell you, I've played Fred Taylor quite a bit. I have not used the card, but I have played against him quite a bit. And every time that I do so, obviously it's a good card, but he doesn't blow me away. Whereas Ramondre Stevenson is currently my running back, and I gotta say, this card has been so good for me. He averages almost 7 yards a carry. You can take a look at the stats in Ultimate Team. Averages almost 7 yards a carry for me. 85 speed, 85 excel, 87 truck, 87 break tackle, 77 catching. Very, very good. And again, Fred Taylor has, very similar stats. Not as high with like the trucking, but he is 1 speed faster. So I know some people are going to say that Fred Taylor is better, but just personally, I faced Ramondre, I faced Fred Taylor, I faced every running back in the game. And I think Ramondre, in terms of just being a pure runner of the football, to me is the best. With that being said though, if you guys like to throw the ball, I think Franco Harris then is the best running back in the game. There's really 2 ways to look at it, because Franco, yes, he's a fullback, but so many people right now are running him at running back, and he does get running back apprentice as an ability, which is why he is here tied, in my opinion, for Ramondre. If you're someone that doesn't throw to your running back a lot, I think Ramondre is the best personally, but if you like to throw to your back, then Franco is, because that running back apprentice, for those of you guys that don't know, gives you extra hot routes. It gives you stuff like the Texas route, which is really, really big as a man beater. I mean, absolutely huge as a man beater. So if you have that out there, it's just really, really good. So Franco, if you guys like to throw the football, is the best running back in the game. If you like to run more than pass, then I feel like Ramondre is the best. Now, honestly, I do throw to my running backs a decent bit, but I personally, this year anyways, maybe because I don't have Franco Harris on my team just yet, I seem to find myself not throwing to my running back as much as I have in previous years. If I picked up Franco, I'd probably like him even more, but currently, he's not on my team. Up next, we have, in my opinion, the #1 wide receiver in the game. Now, I know people are going to say Ocho Cinco. I have Ocho Cinco. I have Ocho Cinco on my team. I have the AKA Justin Jefferson, and I have Devin Hester as my receivers. And I got to say, who of everybody do I want on my team? I want Devin Hester. 87 speed, 87 excel. I have many kick return touchdowns with this card. As you guys know, kick returns, the blocking is just so good this year. It's very, very good. And when you have somebody like Devin Hester, who is amazing with the ball in his hands, 90 juke move, 88 change of direction, 85 break tackle, 87 speed, good route running, 90 deep route running. Trust me, I like Ocho. Ocho was very, very good and almost made this list. Almost. I could have thrown him on here because that card has made some incredible plays for me too. But if someone said to me, which wide receiver do you want on your team? You can only keep one. I'm taking Devin Hester. The just kick return ability, the speed, obviously, and the plays that I'm able to run with him, he's so nasty. And honestly, as of right now, some people might debate this one as well, because I know there are some other good tight ends, right? We do have the Hunter Henry, who is a much better run blocker than Kyle Pitts. We do have some other tight ends like, George Kittle, some people like Darren Waller, but I'm going to say Kyle Pitts is one of the most overpowered cards in the game, which, by the way, he does have this card right here, which is an upgraded version, but we're not going to talk about that. It doesn't really matter too much. That's like a $20 Kyle Pitts right there, the only way to get it. So currently, I'm using 83. For those of you guys that are curious about it, you can get that 84 Kyle Pitts from being in the superstar mode, and then it's like in the store. It's like $20. I'm not doing that. But Kyle Pitts, 84 speed, 86 excel, 85 jumping, 6'6", and the speed is obviously why he's on this list, guys. He has been so good for me. Previously I was using some of the rookie premier tight ends, and once I got Kyle Pitts on my team, it's night and day. Night and day. So much separation. I've had some crazy catches. I've had some high ball toe tap in the corner of the end zone catches that other tight ends just haven't been able to get for me. Some high passes as well that he has just snagged for TDs. I mean, this card is seriously insane. And of course, in man coverage with that 84 speed and 86 excel, you gotta get him. Now onto the defensive side of the ball, we have Javon Curse. Obviously is one of the most expensive cards in the game. He's gonna be really good. I will let you know, I actually have Aiden Hutchinson on my team, and Hutchinson is pretty good, but when I face Javon Curse, yeah, he's really good. And I definitely plan on picking him up very, very soon. 84 speed, 89 excel, 88 finesse move, 88 block shed, 88 hit power. I think in terms of pass rushers, probably the one that gives me the most trouble. Warren Sapp is one player that I personally have on my team as well, as, majority of this list I do have on my team. Warren Sapp is a monster. 81 speed, 82 excel, 86 strength, 87 power move, 90 block shed. He has been very, very good in the run game, but surprisingly so, he's been better in the pass game than I thought. He's actually gotten me a lot of sacks, which normally I tend to get sacks off the edge, but sometimes, man, he's just in the middle of the defense, and he comes through, and he gets a sack. I don't know what it is, but Warren Sapp obviously has the pass rush ability, but normally when I pick up Sapp cards, it's to be a big run stopper. He's doing both better than probably any Warren Sapp card I've ever had. And some people are going to debate me on this so much, but I gotta say, if you have this rookie premier Julius Prince, okay, to me, and again, to me, this is the best, and I'm gonna say this, not even corner, best defensive back in Madden 24. Now, some people are not gonna like that. People are gonna say, Ed Reed, Richard Sherman, all those guys. No card in this game, for me, has played better than Julius Prince. He breaks on the ball better than Richard Sherman in zone coverage, better than pretty much anybody. There have been so many times where I have him out in a flat, and he just jumps the route, and I take it back for a pick six. Sherman sometimes just stands there. Doesn't really jump routes like that for me. Julius Prince legitimately is the best cornerback that I've used, and DB overall, that plays the ball better than anybody. Debate me all you want. He's my #1 DB in the game. With that being said, Ed Reed is also on this list, but I do want to say this, okay? some people seem to have some very mixed opinions about this Ed Reed, and Brent's is better. I think Brent's is better, just at cornerback, whatever, just playing the ball. But if I made this list probably, I don't know, 2 days ago, I don't think Ed Reed would be on this list because I picked him up on Saturday. I played a lot of games. I had him on Sunday, and for most of the day, I don't know what it was. This card just was not really playing good. But I played quite a few games yesterday, even Sunday night. I started to kind of notice something. Sunday night and also yesterday, something in this card changed. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you guys right now, he would not have been on this list a couple of days ago. He just didn't really play the ball, didn't get interceptions, wasn't getting back there to make plays on the ball. Now, he has started to get probably an interception a game for me. He has been very good. And obviously, 87 speed, 88 excel, you would expect him to. But I'm just telling you, the first couple days I had him, he really didn't make plays. But now he has been. 87 hit power, 90 zone. He's been a ball hawk for the last couple days. And the final card that I have on this list, guys, is going to be Cameron Curl. Now, I know there are a lot of very good user cards in the game, but I'm going to say that Cameron Curl might be the best one. And one major reason that I have for that is his deflator for 2 AP. That is so massive. He's 85 speed, 88 excel, 6'1", 85 zone, 87 tackling, 82 hit power. This card's been phenomenal, but the deflator, especially for me, has been so massive. There are so many times where I run into someone who is very run heavy, and you know, if I tackle them with Cameron Curl and you have deflator activated, he makes plays. Now, if you guys don't know what deflator actually does, it is more ball carrier fatigue on non-conservative tackles. Pretty much anytime you're not tapping A to get a tackle, you tend to make whoever you hit more tired. So a lot of games that I'm in, if someone's running the ball, whatever, after 2-3 hits with Cameron Curl, usually after like 2 hits, they might come out and be, you know, hunched over. They're very tired. Your opponent's not going to want to run the ball with them because you're going to be slower and more prone to fumbling. And many times I have forced my opponent's backup running back to come into the game. And obviously that's big, right? Because somebody has DeAndre Swift at backup running back, as a lot of people do, but their main running back is Ramondre or Franco Harris or someone just simply better than DeAndre Swift. Well, that's a massive downgrade when they go to run the football or throw to their running back, whatever. And I'm telling you, simple stuff like that, or even making that starting running back a little bit more tired and having them fumble the ball, that's been really crucial for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like video, and of course hit that sub button down below. My top 10 most overpowered cards in Madden 24. You guys can let it down below your favorite card currently in Madden 24, and who you think could have been on this list. Maybe you think I'm overrating somebody, but like I said, the only players that I actually have on this list that I currently don't have on my team, that I will, are Javon and Franco Harris, and I'm likely going to pick up Javon very shortly here, maybe even today, whatever. As for Franco, we'll see. Ramondre's just been so good for me, but I have to give Franco his respect. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.